People fervently want me to get a tan because they think that's a sign of good health. Actually, a tan is a sign that your skin has been damaged. The sun, of course, is good for many reasons. It's also bad. It's good because it helps increase vitamin D. It's also good for mood and your circadian rhythm in helping in sleep. It's bad because the sun can damage collagen and elastin, leading to sagging skin and wrinkles. It's also bad because it can lead to cancer. Now, how much sun is right for you depends upon your skin color, latitude, time of year, but it's not the case that the sun is always good. It's nuanced, so make sure you know it's right. Now, the first question is when to get sun exposure. A good rule of thumb is when the UV index is below 3. That's earlier in the morning and later in the afternoon. You want to avoid high UV index, which typically happens between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Right now, it's 7 p.m., it's perfect. If you wake up in the morning before the sun is out, you do want light exposure as it helps with your circadian rhythm and also your mood. I wake up around 5 a.m. before the sun is up, and so I use a 10,000 lux lamp. Now, you've probably heard that the sun improves vitamin D production. That is correct. You can also supplement vitamin D. I take 2,000 IU every day. In times where the UV index is above 3, you can use a hat, sunscreen, or a UV umbrella. What you're trying to avoid is excessive sun exposure on unprotected skin during high UV times, which may cause skin damage. Next, let's talk about sunscreens, a messy and nuanced topic that we don't really know yet what we should be talking about. Here are a few general rules that I follow. One is I use a mineral-based sunscreen. It is less likely to be absorbed through the skin. It has UVA and UVB protection. It also is more environmental friendly. Now, there are some nuances with mineral-based sunscreens. For example, the ingredient titanium dioxide. There is some emerging evidence that it passes the blood-brain barrier, which can be accumulated in the brain. Not great. Now, the evidence is still emergent, but the point is you want to be ingredient aware. Now, in choosing a sunscreen, you want to choose the right one. If you're swimming or you're playing sports and you're going to become sweaty, or if you're in an ocean environment and you want to be marine friendly, choose the right one for the right application. So what do we do? In preparing for this video, I decided not to recommend a specific sunscreen or even a group of sunscreens. I thought we could work on this together because I was apprehensive that you recommend a given thing and then more evidence comes out and we change our opinions. So this is really an ongoing, evolving process. I know that has been the case for me over the past few years. We choose a sunscreen, we learn more about ingredients, we change again. It's a continued process of trying to get better at maximizing the benefit and minimizing the potential harm. Now, if you don't like sunscreen and you think they're the worst thing ever, I would encourage you to take measures to protect your skin from the damage that can happen during high UV times of the day. Now for the pro tips, you can tint your windows, but make sure you choose the right one. It should block 99% of UVA and UVB. You can also wear gloves when driving. A lot of people don't remember their hands get a lot of sun exposure. That's why when you measure arms, there's significant aging damage more on the left arm, which is outside the window in the sun, and less on the right. And finally, you can use a UV protectant umbrella, just like this guy. So in summary, too much and too little of the sun is not good. You want just the right amount, like Goldilocks. Long live vampires.